Approval or corrections minutes of June 22nd, regular village board meeting. A motion to approve those?
Motion. Second.
Been moved by trustee Forsythe and seconded by trustee Jones.
Roll call.
You ready? Roll call? Yep.
Mr. Forsythe?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Bowden?
Yes.
Yes.
For me? Mr. March?
Yes.
Mr. Hack, did you hit record?
Okay. Next is, we had a June 30th special village board meeting. I can entertain a motion to approve those.
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
So trustee Jones and trustee Hack, roll call.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Yes for myself. Mr. Bowden?
Yes.
Mr. Forsythe?
Present.
Mr. March?
Yes. Next item on the agenda, accounts payable and payroll. We had payroll the period ending June 20th, 2015 of $46,650.30. And the pay period ending July 4th, 2015 of $45,582.95. And accounts payable, general fund, $47,356.27. Water and sewer fund, there's two entries, one for $43,965.76 and $650.40 for a total of $91,972.43 for accounts payable. Any questions or comments on that? If not, entertain a motion to pay accounts payroll and payroll.
Motion.
A second?
Second.
And moved by trustee Forsythe, second by trustee Jones. Call the roll.
Mr. Forsythe?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Bowden?
Yes.
Mr. March?
Yes.
And yes for me.
Okay. Reports of committees. Public Works had a committee meeting last week.
You want to do public comment?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was, thank you. So public comment is next. Any comment on non-agenda items?
Hi, I'm Nicole Green with Peotone Farmers Market, and I'm here to talk about entertainment at the Peotone Farmers Market. We are looking to have entertainment each week that we have the Farmers Market, and the next one is July 25th or 26th, this Saturday.
25th.
Thank you. 25th, and we're looking to one of the groups that has been supporting us, the Old Time Farm Show. They have a barrel train, and they also have a kiddie tractor pull set up that they use at their events, and they offer to bring it to the farmers market. So their insurance will cover it, but however, I wanted to bring it to the village and make sure I don't need approval of anything from you guys, or if you just need a certificate of insurance, or how that works.
I know the barrel train that they do during the car show, so I don't have a problem with it. We don't ask for anything special for that. So.
Okay. And then, in addition to that, we have gotten a permit, or the library actually got the last permit for Lee Murdoch for the entertainment of the AMP. And so, I don't know if we need to have an AMP permit whenever we have a singer. We're looking to have entertainment each week of some sort. And if we can have live music, we definitely want to have that to bring people. So, I don't know if we have to fill out the permit and pay the $25 fee each week that we have that, or if there's something that we can do for across the board for the season, how we can handle that, what the options are.
I do not know how the ordinance reads, but I suspect it reads for an amplifier permit, but we do grant them to like restaurant or the, whatever,
Yeah.
for a period of time. So if you
Yeah.
know, chief,
I happened to read this for another business over the weekend.
good.
The not-for-profit, we just, all we need is information and due to the fact that they already were aware of their event and they're probably not going to the wee hours of the morning for their event.
It's 8 AM to 12, so yeah.
So I don't really see any real matter with that. And I'm sure they're not going to blow the windows out of the downtown area. So I think it can be waived,
To go back to the barrel train tractor thing, just keep in mind that, during the car show, Second Street's closed, so there's no traffic issues. You're not gonna necessarily have that for the farmer's market, so I'm not sure where you guys plan on running that.
We thought about the barricades, we usually, because of parking, sometimes we put them in front of Railroad Street, there on the corner in the Legion. Other times we blocked it off there, so we had that area for people to park, and we didn't want anybody coming through anyways, because people are walking,
Yeah, I just didn't know if you were staying within that area, if they're expanding
Yeah, that's what we were
it.
planning on doing, just
Okay.
barricade part of Railroad off, like we have in the past. There doesn't seem to be any concerns there, unless you guys see a concern.
Last year during a car cruise, is it the gentleman out west that brings the barrels in? From the Shores area, the old,
That was the guy who did it for the car.
Old
That's what
Time
we got.
Farm, yeah, show, I don't know who owns it.
I think it's a different vendor.
different vendor.
Yeah.
Usually during the car cruise, because it's from 8 till 12, they just usually was hitting Main Street down that way till the event, and then when the car cruise gets all set up, that they limit the, because it's over then till 12 o'clock, and they were just getting set up, so traffic's pretty much controlled for the downtown during that time, so it's really not an issue.
So will Second Street be closed off, and what time will they close Second Street off?
Well, probably, that everybody, depending on weather, you know how that goes. Around, we'll have barricades up limiting the traffic just for local people going downtown, but probably about 11 o'clock or so, they'll be limiting the traffic only for the antique cars. But last year because they had a lot of things going on downtown, the gentleman from the Shores of Clarny had his little kid mobile, I call it, and he was giving rides, and he was zipping up and down Main Street from First to Second, and he was taking them around there, but he never used Second Street there because they sure don't want to run into any of those cars with that.
Yeah, I think registration begins at 11, so I don't foresee that being any
I don't see it
concern.
being an issue.
Okay. So if Second Street, I think, when we close that off, maybe we
Yeah, they
can
can zip through there, but I'm sure.
scan their little route.
Yeah, they can stay on their little route.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't think it'll be an issue. We'll have police down there
okay,
making sure that the traffic doesn't get like the taste of Chicago.
perfect. Okay.
So do we need
Is it non-commercial? Is this free?
It is
Yeah,
free.
it's
free, okay.
It's free because of not-for-profit.
Well, are they a not-for-profit?
Yes, they are actually.
Do we need a permit or anything?
No,
They-
you can waive the permit for the not-for-profit,
Okay,
as long as they aren't charging anything and aren't engaged in commercial activity
right.
with that.
No, there is no charge, it's free, all kids are.
I'm talking about the amplifier too.
Oh, the amplifier,
Yeah.
well,
There's a not-for-profit also. The fee is waived for all
But do we
those.
need an application though?
we normally get one.
Yeah, just one, just if, when you come in the village, just fill out the paperwork. It'll be approved for that, but then we'll have one on file.
So when they fill out the paperwork, just put a
All the
not-for-profit.
dates, yeah, just, we'll know what it is. Just
Okay,
the farmer's market, and then we'll give you the dates of, and then,
okay,
not a big deal.
all right, great, thank you very much.
Thank you. Any other public comment? If not, then we'll go to the reports of committees. Public Works Committee had a meeting last week. Would like to report on that?
Public Works Committee met on July 8th. A couple of things on the agenda were 2 drainage issues. one out on Bonnie Lane, one on Walnut Street. The one on Bonnie Lane, we're working, trying to put a pipe and some structures in there to alleviate the surface water. It's the lowest point of the subdivision, and it's, right now it's affecting about 4 different houses. Mr. Hankey's working on getting pricing for that so we can bring it back to the board. The Walnut Street one, you wanna touch on this one?
Sure.
There's not much.
There's a low spot in the southern property line of the residence, and there is not a whole lot you can do grading wise, because if we raise that up, we think it will affect the property to the south and possibly the property to the east. So the best thing to do would be try to tie into the storm sewer system somehow. If you can get a pipe down to the existing catch basins. I'm not sure if we looked at the depths of those yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
So we're still working on that with engineering and public works. Downtown snow removal was discussed again. Trustee Jones had brought a price for a garden tractor and snow blower, and right now Mr. Hankey's getting prices to retrofit the tractor that we have currently. Hopefully, after the August committee meeting, we'll have something to bring forward to act on for the board. The street patch project, we had budgeted $75,000, but with Governor Rauner's cuts, LGDF, Marcy's informed us that that drops down to $50,000, so Public Works is making a map of all the bad areas, and we'll get it over to you to see how far that $50,000 will go. And the Wilmington Road generator, we're still waiting on that part. That's it.
Okay. All right. Police chief report, you got anything?
Just briefly, just to let the board know, we had over 100 hours of man hours that we assisted Coal City during their event, and that doesn't take into account the, I think, 3 days that our public works people were over there assisting in that cleanup effort. So just, that's about all I have to report today.
Thank you. Engineer report.
Just to note that the sidewalk program bid opening is this Thursday at 9 a.m.
All right, we don't have any old business, new business. We have special event, American Legion requests permission for the annual lawnmower pub crawl. Anybody here from the Legion want to talk about it, or?
It's their annual event for some of the new board members. I've tried to get them to take on some of the high grass areas that we have in our community in one swap, just like the crop, when the farmers help each other in the field. I haven't got them quite organized to do that yet, so we're seeing how that works, but every year I try to.
Okay. But you don't have any problems?
No, it's not a problem. Everybody kind of, it's unique to see them decorate their lawn mowers. They take it, there's some quite a array of equipment you'll see.
So we need a motion to approve this?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion by trustee Forsythe, second by trustee Jones. Call it roll.
Mr. Forsythe?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Bowden?
Yes.
Mr. March?
Yes.
And yes for myself.
Okay, any questions of the press? If not, any announcements, correspondence, communications?
I do know water bills are out. They're due, I think, end of the month.
Okay. Just a quick announcement, I'm sure we'll hear more about this, but there is an event on August 22nd, which is a date of a farmer's market. Also, a group is trying to organize a sidewalk sale downtown for local businesses to put up a table and advertise, sell giveaways, sell things. So You'll be hearing more about that, I'm sure, in the next few weeks. Okay, with that, I need a motion to go into executive session to discuss the employment of a specific employee.
Motion.
Second? Okay, it's been moved by trustee Jones and seconded by trustee Hack.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Yes for myself. Mr. Bowden?
Yes.
Mr. Forsyth?
Yes.
Mr. March?
Yes. Turn this off.